Tangled, a Disney classic, an animated treasure, a musical, an adventure fairy tale full of comedy and romance.
There's a romantic element to this movie as well that I think it makes it a sweet date film as well.
Yes.
You know, like I definitely think the adults will be coming to see this.
No, sell it, Mandy. Sell it.
I'm selling it.
You are. You're doing a great job.
I was
No,
very
but you're
surprised
right.
by that.
Yeah.
You record everything by yourself, and so I had met Zack once before we actually started doing press for the film. So to actually see it fully realized for the first time, that was something I really took away with me.
All in glorious 3D. And for a lot of people, their favorite movie. It spawned a short and a retroactively second movie followed by a 3-season series also beautifully animated in 2D, which expanded the lore and gave us a lot more original songs. Like I said, Tangled is a pretty popular Disney classic. And like all Disney classics, it is in line to receive the live-action treatment.
A horrible decision, really.
Apparently on hold since Snow White didn't perform as well as expected.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Tangled is unique in many ways. It's Disney's 50th animated feature.
Oh, look how thoughtful. That's so nice.
Go ahead, blow them out.
Really?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, thank you. Funny, Zack. Trick candles.
We might need to call the fire department.
And it's the first fairy tale musical in 3D. And it has a very talented voice cast that can actually play their characters in live action.
Oh, Rapunzel.
Now, I know this has been brought up before, but not in the way I'm imagining it.
They have to do like that crazy, like that crazy CGI stuff that I'm doing to make everybody look like super young, which looks real, but then we all know it's not real.
So to prove that a Tangled live-action sequel can work and make a lot of money, I set myself with the challenge to actually write the script for it. And I didn't stop there because I never do. So consider this my official pitch meeting to any executive, producer, agent, whoever down at the Disney headquarters that might watch this video. And to the Tangled superfans too. Tell me in the comments if you'd watch this. The first thing you'll need is the original cast.
The latest is Tangled, a retelling of Rapunzel, voiced by TV funny man Zack Levi as the dashing bandit Flynn, and the delightful Mandy Moore as Rapunzel, the girl with hair. Lots and lots of hair. Please welcome Zack Levi and Mandy Moore.
Don't stop, please. These guys like you.
Work with each other
Not
at
once.
all, doing the dialogue.
No.
So this is really the first time we're really meeting.
Hi, I'm Zack.
Hi, Mandy. Nice to meet you.
Did you realize when you were doing it just how sexy the character was that Zack was going to play?
Best day ever!
Casting the voices of Tangled was a lot of fun and a huge part of getting the story right.
Flynn and Rapunzel especially are the heart of the movie, and Mandy Moore and Zack Levi are absolutely perfect.
I love that, you know, more often than not, Rapunzel is taking care of Flynn, is sort of helping him along the way, saving
Calm
him.
down, okay? I'm affording you opportunities to do that.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Forever having sort of the cachet of saying that I'm a Disney princess is beyond my wildest imagination.
Who are you? And how did you find me?
Rapunzel is played by Mandy Moore, who is incredibly multi-talented.
We always talked about Rapunzel being this real girl, someone who you think you know, alone in a room, very simple, very straightforward, very true. And Mandy's all that stuff.
I've been looking out a window for 18 years. I love the story of Rapunzel, and playing this character has been so much fun.
What it was like to step into these roles again and get to play with these characters that are so beloved all over again.
Mandy.
I mean, this was an opportunity we couldn't pass up. I think if we're being perfectly honest, Zack and I both had a little bit of trepidation venturing back into this territory just because...
No.
Initially, we're like, where does this story go? How do we find ourselves back in these shoes?
Or lack thereof.
He's one of the first sexy... Disney, traditionally, they're not overly sexy men, and you know, Flynn's pretty sexy.
Well, it's easy for you to say. Zack Levi plays the character of Flynn Rider.
He's just a really charming, funny guy.
When Zack came in for the audition, he had us in stitches.
Hi. How you doing? I've idolized Disney movies for so long, and so now I get to be a voice in one of the movies, and like, yeah, this is a joke, right? Somebody's gonna say something at some point, or I'm gonna wake up. Let down your...
What about Charlie?
Oh, clearly me. I mean Flynn. I mean me.
Good with the women, and he's cheeky, and
cheeky. Come on.
How you,
Let's go.
And how you like Flynn? Flynn Rider?
Well, I'll tell you what, there, Daniel. Flynn is he's a charming bugger, isn't he? I'm just gonna stop that now. No, he's incredibly self-absorbed, and I hope I'm not anything like that on that level. But well, what are you saying, Mandy?
I think she is so positive and glass half full, and she's a faithful friend, and I mean...
You are none of those. I was just gonna say, and you are... I just think everything's horrible.
Okay, Zack, come on, why don't you come on back over here? Zack.
Did you miss me?
Wow. You really want me to answer that on camera?
No, you're right. Let's just keep things professional.
Exactly. Just like... But we were obviously convinced, and here we are. I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer, especially because I felt like we were really a team in making the decision together. It's like I wouldn't have done it if Zack didn't want to do it, and perhaps vice versa.
No, I definitely would have done it without you. That's not true.
I think he looks like Zack.
He does.
He does really. Oh my goodness, I'm just excited to be back.
But anyway, no, yeah, it's like, you know, when look at how gorgeous she is. She's just stunning.
He's handsome.
For an animated character.
Yeah. Is that creepy to say? That he's a handsome animated character?
No, I don't think it's creepy at all. Continue.
So Mandy, when Rapunzel gets her hair cut, I automatically thought, oh, that looks like Mandy Moore. Did you have any kind of like say in how they made Rapunzel look? Or?
I wish the characters sort of had their looks established long before Zack and I got cast in the film. But I too watched the movie and sort of looked at the screen going, I think I've had that haircut before.
It has nothing to do with me. I wish people have said that. Like, how does that make you feel? And I go, I don't know. Thank you. It's not me. It's a cartoon, and it's not even based on me. A lot of people think he looks like Robert Pattinson.
He does look a bit like you, I reckon.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Considering you just said he's like the sexiest Disney character. I see where you're going with this. Continue.
Women where they were asking them
women or something like that?
who their favorite actor was, or who they thought was most handsome, or what qualities or attributes of men that they found attractive.
Come on, look at this. Look at La Faccia right here.
Actually,
Really, they just pointed at a picture of me and said, make him look like Jake Gyllenhaal, not like Zachary Levi. Make him look like a Jake Gyllenhaal / Robert Pattinson.
La Faccia.
Oh, yeah, I love that girl so much. I'm very excited. I mean, Mandy and I didn't know each other before we did Tangled, but she's such an awesome, lovely individual, and we've remained friends over the years. And
I can't believe that it's been 10 years. Can you believe it's been 10 years, Zach?
In some ways, yeah, the grays have really started to become more pronounced.
If they make this into like a live action film, kind of like what they're doing with Beauty and the Beast, would you be interested in potentially doing something like that? Maybe?
I would be interested in throwing my name in the ring, but I'm sure by the time they get around to Tangled, I'll be far too old to play Rapunzel.
Actually, Mandy looks young enough. She can keep doing it forever. This silver is coming in real thick. You know what I mean? I don't know how much longer I can die of that.
It's one of my most favorite things I've ever been a part of in my career, and I feel lucky that 7 years later we're here like revisiting this story and these characters and the opportunity to dig a little bit deeper. And I think this series allows for us to learn more about their lives and the choices that they've made, and sort of there's magic and music and drama and action and comedy. There's a little bit of something for everybody.
It's all same in that same pocket, and they've done an excellent job at that, and just being able to continue to be these characters that I think were so wonderfully crafted.
And who knew if we would ever have the opportunity?
Oh, 100%, yeah, yeah.
It's so lovely to be able to revisit these characters.
No, essentially what had happened was is that Chris and the team were hard at work in putting this thing together, but to your credit, to the entire team's credit, and to Disney's credit, you guys really, at least what they told us was, we don't want to do it unless we have you and Mandy. That's probably not true. It would have been a great show. Wouldn't have been as good. But what you guys did was you really included us very early on in the conversation, and you allowed us to weigh in on how we felt about what the story that was being presented and how all that tied together and how that affected your character and my character. And you really listened to us and you collaborated with us on that, and that was very crucial for me, I think also for Mandy, and ultimately, that's kind of shows a lot of respect and thought in that, but ultimately, for us to be able to kind of weigh in and say, hey, these are our thoughts, this is what we love, this is what our concerns were, and you guys heard us and you adapted to that, and now we get to keep being Flynn and Rapunzel.
Yeah, and I think otherwise, we sort of thought, well, that was the beginning and end of our story as, Eugene and Rapunzel. So it's beautiful to see and hear like how their life sort of expands outside of what we know from the film and the short.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Now, it may have seemed like you won, but you gotta take into account that my hair is actually longer than yours now, so we gotta factor in wind resistance.
Wow. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Not just Zack and Mandy, but of course, Donna Murphy as well.
Mother knows best.
It's all about Mother Gothel, and she'll do whatever she needs to get what she wants.
Still a little sapling, just a sprout.
There's a reason that actors like to play villains, because it's very liberating to be able to have an intention, go for it with no consideration of what is moral, ethical. You just are hurting other people's feelings. No, you just do whatever you have to do, and you'll try anything to get what you want. She's not really her mother, but she is the only mother that Rapunzel in this film Tangled has ever really consciously known, because this woman took her for her own selfish reasons from her rightful home when she was an infant.
I know I was trying to figure out what vocabulary do we give to Mother Gothel. I mean, she is both a mother and a villain.
Right. Yes.
She starts out with her daughter loving her and ends up with her daughter basically throwing her out a window.
Well, because
which
she learns
usually
the
takes
truth.
about 40 years of therapy usually for that to happen.
So when I was cast in this, I just was so excited, and with a character that had so many dimensions, you know.
And she's very theatrical.
Yes, they said, she was kind of a diva who loved to entertain, whether anybody else thought she was entertaining or not. She just...
Her song starts off with, I remember the lyric.
Well, at the beginning, she said, "You want to go outside, Rapunzel?" She said, "Look at you, as fragile as a flower."
Do you guys think Mother Gothel's behavior is representative of the challenge women face to preserve youth through any means necessary?
Wow,
That's a great question.
You know, there's a lot of truth in this movie, and I think one of the best compliments we've gotten on Mother Gothel is that people say that they're like, you know, I know somebody like that, or my mom's like that, or something. You know, those kinds of things really happen, and we put a lot of research and a lot of time and effort into creating the characters, so they're very relatable.
You know, and she's one of those characters that you can kind of justify almost any approach to what she does because she will do anything to get what she wants.
Yeah, very
but
selfish.
she's very, very selfish.
Yeah.
You know, clearly that's why she's
Yes.
in the picture because
Yes.
she
She
got
wants
the
their
good
youth,
stuff.
I mean-
She needs what Rapunzel has.
Yes. Was it hard being so mean to Sweet Mandy Moore?
You know, I just thought of it as the character, you know, and as I explained to my 5-year-old, it's just the character.
You know why we stay up in this tower?
Very flattered that the fans would like it to be me, if and when it happens, because it's sort of in a pause state right now. Gosh, Rapunzel. Mandy should definitely be in the movie. She has got to be in the movie. It would be, she just must.
That's right, to keep you safe and sound, dear.
Exactly. And again, I think she actually really, I think Mother Gothel loves Rapunzel in her own warped way, as much as this woman is capable of loving anyone, even though she, you know, is definitely using her and needs something desperately for her own purposes.
Guess I always knew this day was coming.
And you, of course, get to sing these wonderful songs. I mean, oh my goodness, written by Alan Menken. You know,
Knew one day you'd want to leave the nest.
You know, how wonderful was it for you to do something for a movie like this and sing with an orchestra and just so different for you, I would think.
It was a magical moment.
Soon, but not yet.
Shh. I was flown out to record it, you know, on the soundstage with a 70-some-odd piece orchestra.
Trust me, pet.
And one of the songs, Mother Knows Best, it's sort of, there's two versions of it, and the orchestration is by Michael Starobin, who is also an old theater friend who I've known for many years and who has, and I mean, just listening to the orchestration before I even opened my mouth, I was weeping and it was telling me more about the character. And that's the best, you know, and I couldn't wait to sing it, you know, and just, it's also so juicy acting-wise. It's not like a song that you just sing the pretty notes. It's a scene, you know, it's a scene.
Mother knows best.
Come on, we need a new villain song for her, and I have just the place in my script to put it. Well, and also we need all that talent that joined the TV series. And yes, I can see all of them playing their characters in live action.
I was so much like you. I had no idea what I was supposed to do in this world. So I went out and found my own way. Your father is right about one thing. You will be queen someday, but only you get to decide what kind of queen you'll be.
Plus est en vous?
Plus est en vous. It means there's more in you.
So I'm trying to understand this. You snuck out last night, went beyond the walls of Corona, where you touched a mysterious rock that somehow caused your hair to return.
Yes. I have a lot of princessing up to do.
You're right, Ariana. Teenagers are a whole new frontier.
Now, high-five Frederick to show camaraderie.
Okay, on my count. 1, 2...
My next throw will find its target. You were warned to stay away. No one may enter that room.
I'm going in, and you don't want to get in my way.
You're not getting past me. And you said my old place was creepy.
No, I said your old place was disturbing. I said the bear hood you used to wear was creepy.
Dabney? You think Dabney is creepy? Our family is just awful.
We got him now, Maximus. Complete the course before the whistle blows. Is that clear?
Actually, sir, can you go through that one more time? It's just my brain is so used to tuning your voice out that I...
Line up, Ryder. I can't believe you made it this far. But I'm glad you did, because I made this course especially difficult. Just for you.
I'm touched.
Get off me! Cassandra, you just let that man in without a proper security check. I can't believe your poor judgment. You are relieved of your security duty.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Hey, buddy, wait up! This would have been so much easier with the other girls helping, but they're such gossips. Half the kingdom would know about your hair by now.
Are you sure you can't see it?
Positive. Time to go! How's that water feeling, Fitzherbert?
Dark and icy, just like you.
Oh, ew.
Wow, guys, you were right. This is great. What do you want to do first? Get matching face tattoos? Or see if we can get a deal on a rusty hatchet? Oh, I know! Let's see who can catch the plague first. Maybe we should go back to Corona and send for the cavalry. If we leave now, we can be back in 2 weeks. Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. Please stop looking at me like that. 5 minutes in town and he's already arrested.
That's a new record. No need to consult the schematic. It's already been assembled. And we improved on your design. Now it actually looks like a rooster. You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you doing during that fight? There was a large boulder and you were... yeah, like that. Okay, he's getting offended. Check to see if the coast is clean.
Yeah, not really. We are not ex-convicts.
Technically, we have never been convicted of anything.
The Rooster's first test is a go in a 3, a 2. Oh, you don't have to stand back. I calculated it so the blast is contained in both.
You added more linoleum, didn't you?
What? I forgot to tell you about the raccoon trap. So
Yes, that's great. But what I meant is, tell me all the important stuff she said.
Mr. Ryder, when the Princess of Corona speaks directly to you, every word is important.
Would someone please explain to me who this child is?
I'm Marion!
Jeremy Jordan, the voice of Varian has become a fan favorite. So how did you prepare for this role?
Oh man, so many push-ups. I didn't really, sorry guys, I didn't know who Jeremy Jordan was. I'm not a huge Newsies, you know. But luckily my daughters are Marians, and yeah, we had a couple guys come in, but the one I really liked was this kid named Jeremy Jordan, and they lost their minds. They were like, Jeff, do you know who that is?
Jeremy, this is your first time voicing an animated character. Obviously.
You guys, he seriously doesn't like that. You should have seen him backstage when Jeremy walked out. He was like, all right.
That's not true. I did threaten to leave, but I didn't.
He's clearly working through some stuff. Just keep laughing for him. I love it. It makes him feel good.
Jeremy's okay. You see? He's got a jawline. Have you seen that? The thing here, what is that called?
It's called a butt chin.
Butt chin, that's what I thought. Something like that, yeah.
You were hiding yours, so I'll let
No, I don't have a butt chin. That's why I have to have a beard. Give me solid butt chin.
You don't want a butt chin.
The beard. And we derailed. Continue.
That's the takeaway from the panel. Butt chin. And you know, and I had auditioned for Rapunzel. But when I went to see the movie. And then I heard that Mandy Moore got it. Like, I'm missing you like you. I've seen all the movies. Huge fan. So when I found out that it was Mandy, I was like, oh my god, that's so perfect. You know, I auditioned for Frozen. We all know that. I've done a lot of voiceover work before, but when this came along, it was honestly the first audition experience or voiceover that where I was actually my own voice, where I didn't have to like alter it at all, and so it was like really dream come true, but also full circle moment just because I had auditioned for the movie, and now getting to be like a character in the series is just super cool.
And